Okay, so I made a few updates. The main one was I can't remember if I did in the last stream or not, but I did move the linked list code into its own class. Originally I wanted to just keep it in all the source code kind of in a file or two, but that just was getting too messy, so I ended up breaking it out into its own source code file. So pretty much everything related to the linked list is in here. And then one thing I did talk about at the very end of the last stream was so when you call the teardown of the linked list, the way I had it working was I would free whatever was located as far as the node that gets copied when you create the new node. The problem with that was if you had, for example, in the structure for the report node, if you had pointers in it that pointed to memory that was dynamically allocated, problem with that was if I just had it like I had it, when the linked list data gets deleted, it'll kind of do a shallow delocating of that structure, so it'll take care of anything that's on that kind of top level, like but if you have pointers to somewhere else that was allocated, then that'll be a memory leak. So to fix that, since the linked list is kind of built in a generic way, what I decided to do was inside the teardown function, when you call it, you pass in the head pointer of that linked list, then also a callback function. And what that'll do is, before it deletes the actual top level data, it'll call that callback function so that you can set it up so it'll free the data in there the way it should be. So before the linked list data is freed, it'll go back over to here and it'll take that data, dereference it, or not dereference it, get the pointers for the memory locations that were allocated dynamically, and delete those, set them to null, and basically every time you define a node structure, you also define a callback function that takes care of de-allocating any memory that you allocated. So that works. So it's working the same way it was before if I run it here. So you can see, as before, it gives you the line and what failed. So yeah, that's that. And that way, when I do the expect true, instead of just having set line sizes, it allocates it there. And I just think it's a little bit cleaner, because if you have a lot of report nodes, if they're all like 300 bytes long, that could end up taking a ton of memory. Well, I guess not a ton, but like more than it needs to. Which wouldn't really matter that much, because there's plenty of memory to spare on the computer side, so, but I think it's good to just go ahead and take care of that. So what am I gonna do next? There was, I wanted to, I think the next thing I wanted to do, now that everything's working the way I wanted to create another macro for expect, or expect equal for integers start. I think I'm gonna do that next. So we kind of similar. Do define expect equal. We'll do like int, or maybe go just kind of keep it general. So as long as the type is, I think I might just go with a 32-bit long variable. And as long as you pass in something smaller like 32, 16, or 8, should be good. And so you pass in 2 numbers. Let's go ahead and define what that will look like. I'm just kind of writing up the macro now for this. Just like the expect true, you want to have the function name, file from which it came from, the line with which it came from. Okay. Let's go ahead and implement that. I think what I might do is take, because I'm going to end up just copying almost this exact thing, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and move that out of there. So excuse me. That was the wrong spot. Let me go ahead and make sure it's still okay. So over here, it's gonna be similar logic. If x equals 1. Okay, let's go ahead and test that out. So let's do over here, expect, so 23, prime number. Let's see if that passes. Cool, so that works. And then what if we have one that fails? Okay, and there it is. That was easy. I wonder if I want to do a string one too. I'm gonna go ahead and add in false too. Oh, wait a second. Probably forgot to change. Yeah, this should be. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do, I think, an expect string equal. Let's see. So for the string,
everything changes.
so you want to pass in the size.
Life.
It is one long function. Okay. Okay. Pass in X, Y, size, function, file, and the line. Okay. So for this,
Life.
so we'll start out with it failing. Or let's see. Start with it passing. And that way if we find problem. Okay, so yeah, let's just
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said
So x is not equal. So if one of those, or no, let's see. So it'll stop if one of them gets the end, which we want. And size, let's see. Size. I'm going to move that counter outside so I can access it. So size less than 7. And so we're looping as long as both of them aren't equal to 0 and the characters are equal at each position and we're less than the size. So then, if size I is less than size, and pass fail. So Something's wrong with Xcode. If you notice when I start a bracket, oh, okay, well now it's working. Never mind. Okay, let's give that a shot. So expect equal string. So we have, whoa, okay, hello. Hello. Set this up. Hello. So that should pass. I have a feeling this logic right here is wrong. That I is less than size. Size is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, because it's stopping there. Wait. Okay. Okay, so now it's passing. Let's do some testing here, so hello and hello. So this should not fail. Which it does. Still passing. I mean failing, I guess. We're good. Okay, and then if we add on a character, now it should pass. Okay, that did. Because it's comparing. It's only comparing the size that you give it, so it's going through all these and comparing it and saying, yep, it's good because both of them match. See what happens if you give it more. Okay. So I think that's working. Okay. Alright. That didn't take too long. I'm gonna go ahead and commit that. Commit all those. Okay. So we have expect equal, expect false, expect equal, or expect equal true, and int. String. Trying to think. I feel like there's something else I wanted to take care of. It only took half an hour. It's impressive. Can't believe it's working so smoothly. Trying to see if there's something I need to change. So I think 200 is a pretty reasonable size to have for that. Okay. Well, there's gotta be something that could change here. I feel like there's something else I want to add. I think that's working exactly how I want it to. This looks really pretty over here too, so I mean, I don't think there's anything to change the structure of how the tests are made and created. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I'll probably think of a few other things to do, and then maybe I can start actually playing around with it, doing some real example code to see if it's working the way it should. yeah, I think that's all for tonight.